What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. Well, last video we loaded up the MB truck going to Detroit, and now we're getting ready to get rolling and get it to Detroit. I had to go home and take care of some stuff at home, some billing, paperwork, make a video for you, all that kind of fun stuff. So brought the dually inside. Chris needs it for tomorrow, and I'll let Orwell run a little bit. Had the APU running, keep the truck nice and warm. It wasn't really all that cold out today, but cold enough. I wanted the engine to be roasty toasty, fire right up, no troubles. But we got to get going. I figured I'd show you what's been going on here though recently. Chris has been diligently working on the 359 Peterbilt, known as the Patina Peterbilt. It's a customer's truck. Wheel studs need to be replaced in the rears in the middle of that job. We got some of them. The rest of them are on order. Also got to do the rear wheel seals. We found one or two of them leaking. So customer said go ahead and change them all. God knows how long they've been on. So this way, when it's done, complete, good to go. We did already do other work to it. Air compressor was replaced. Old fuel heater that was never even hooked up was removed. Coolant lines rerouted. So that's good to go now too. He has no plan on using this in the winter, so I guess he doesn't need a fuel heater. But if he wants one installed, he knows where to come. By the way, if you got similar stuff like this, older trucks, like what I'm running here, old Cabovers, truck like this one here, Elaine, my 91 Freightliner, whatever, older rigs, you having a hard time getting people to work on them, FSCTruckShop@gmail.com. That's how you get a hold of us. Schedule you to get your machine in here and get it worked on by, well, competency. Because think about it, you go to a truck dealer, they haven't seen this stuff in 30 years. So you want somebody who knows how to work on old equipment, right? There you go. Obviously, work continues on Elaine. We're waiting on some parts from Cummins to go ahead and button the engine up, get them fired up, and just sashay her over a little bit, because the Ford, well, the backbone of the Ford, it's right there. So that's right, boys and girls. We got Orwell running outside. We got the 359 Peterbilt sitting here, customer vehicle. We got Elaine behind me right here. Oh, and hiding behind the Peterbilt is Lazarus, the 83 Ford Cabover. And then the 79 352 sitting right there waiting patiently for us to get to it. So one thing at a time, but this is helping. So there's the frame rails of the Ford finally arrived. So we're gonna go ahead and start, hopefully end of this week, beginning of next, start making this, rather than just be two rails on the floor, sitting up there with some Ford parts bolted to it. So that'll be awesome. Can't wait to see it. Either way, I will say things have been going along a lot better around here, so I really appreciate that. It's been really good to see the channel growing and stuff, and all you guys standing behind us and all the stuff that we do. So yeah, it's come along a lot, and I really do appreciate that. But nonetheless, we got to keep doing what we do, which is trucking. So let Orwell run for a little while longer, and go ahead and get ready to get going, because I figured you'd want to see what we were doing in here. I know I've been trying hard to keep up with the videos, but man, we've just been really crazy busy. But it's nice to see what's going on here. So I know it's a jumble, a pile right now, like everything just seems helter-skelter, but yeah, it's all taken apart because we're waiting on parts. It just kind of stinks, but yeah, it's been a process. Previous video, we did speak on a little bit about what it took to get this to where it is now. But yeah, very soon, this is going to be in awesome shape and ready to roll on out the door. As far as these frame rails go, man, they are a thing of beauty. It's almost a shame to paint them. They're bare steel, and they look absolutely awesome. So what they are is, all this is pre-drilled. Basically, we sent off an old rusty one that had the Ford template for the front. So this is all Ford Cabover. All the holes are drilled for the Ford Cabover. And then, of course, back here, it's Peterbilt style. See that bolt pattern right there? Then your shock mount, that's where your suspension bolts on. Your shock mount, where your suspension bolts on. Your shock mount. I happen to have one right here. See your bolt pattern? Your shock mount should be, oh, which one is it? Your shock mount right here. There's your frame mount. your shock mount, and then your dovetail. That's right, all done by Vicon Manufacturer up in Mentor, Ohio. That's where I got them rails at. Coincidentally, I found out because I kind of sort of done them a favor. I found out I'm not the only one doing this with trucks. There's another one out here that does other equipment that I actually brought frame rails to in addition to mine. So put a couple bucks in my pocket and helped out some people. So that was awesome. Yeah, you just never know who you run into nowadays. It's kind of funny how that works. But either way, there we go. I'm excited. However, we're not building Fords today, but I did want to show you that the process is starting. I wanted you to see that. So we're going to get ahead, cut the lights off, and get ahead and get rolling because we got to go. Got to remember to leave Chris my truck keys. Yeah, I forgot. So he's going to use my pickup tomorrow because the springs for the 352 are coming in. I should mention that. We're putting new springs in the front end of this truck. So they should be in tomorrow afternoon. They're already paid for, so all we got to do is run down and get them. I won't be here, so I told Chris rather than use his pickup, use mine, throw the springs in a load bed, back it in, unload them, and then go ahead and start on that job. So that's why we're leaving the dually here and leaving the keys for Chris. So we don't have a shop vehicle yet, although one day we will have that white caddy running. And it'd be nice to have it used for a shop vehicle. Let's get the mileage off the big beast, right? All right, now, for real, let's get out of here. the address in as written using Detroit. I guess this is Romulus, but if you use Detroit, you wind up in the middle of town in some neighborhood somewhere. Clearly that's not where an airport truck belongs. So this is the get off on this exit. It's the west side of the airport complex. So we should be able to go west to east on the service road and find our destination. Brain freeze, couldn't think of the word destination. Man, that happens. Sad last night. That's when the news broke that Army helicopter and that American Eagle flight crashed into each other in DC. Talking this morning, they still really don't know what in the heck happened, what went wrong. But everybody perished. That's terrible. West Service Road. Alright, I think this is us now. I see front end loaders, fuel for maintenance equipment over there. I thought I saw a truck over here. That's that Volvo. Had the plow, I think. Yep, this is us. That's a little trailer that they haul right there. brooms will rotate out, drag the ground. These hook up by fifth wheels, kingpins like right there where that guy's standing. And you see the fifth wheel right there in the back of this unit. Aviation. Trucks, now they can unload them. Now imagine all that with a plow on the front there. we go. Well, we're gonna have to look into this when we get home. Another coolant leak. All right, well, we'll check that when we get home. See what's leaking and why. It's always something, boys and girls. That's all right. We get it done.